The right wing is currently engaged in a fear-mongering campaign about immigration, claiming that undocumented immigrants are invading the country in the millions and that Joe Biden doesn't want to secure the border.
Illegal immigration is destroying America. I think it's by design.
I believe our government actively wants our economy and currency to collapse so that they have an excuse to implement a central bank digital currency.
We have countries like the Communist Chinese Party that are sending people here as well.
I also think they want domestic violence and terrorism to increase so they have a quote-unquote excuse to go after the Second Amendment.
Joe Biden and Kamala Harris have handed our border over to murderous cartels. It's so unfair.
The immigration situation, the illegal immigration that's going on, the open border, has affected us in so many different ways.
There have been an increasing number of mass shooters and highly suspicious events over the past few months that raise suspicions about both government psyops and malicious parties crossing our non-existent southern border.
Secure the border, and when you apprehend someone, send them home. When Joe Biden started, we had the lowest rate of illegal immigration in 45 years. And he came in and he immediately reimposed catch and release, and it produced the worst rate of illegal immigration in our nation's history.
So that was a bit of a taste of some of the rhetoric involving immigration. However, none of that's remotely true. In fact, there's a lot of conspiracy theories, including white replacement theory. Now, look at the facts. According to a new Pew Research Center report released on Thursday, the number of undocumented immigrants living in America is actually less now than it was before during the Bush administration. Wait, what? Yes, back in 2007, the country's undocumented illegal immigrant population peaked at 12.2 million and has been steadily decreasing since. Pew report also found that the undocumented immigrant population in the United States was actually around 10.5 million in 2021, which is a 14% decrease from what it was in 2007. Oops. There's more. Now, the Pew noted that at the same time, the United States population of undocumented immigrants dropped by 14%. There was a 29% increase in what it calls lawful immigrants, people that are legally living here. And the number of naturalized citizens actually grew by 49%. Of the 47 million foreign-born individuals living in the United States in 2021, the report found 23.1 million, slightly less than half, were naturalized citizens. Those population estimates, according to Pew, do not reflect changes that have occurred since apprehensions and expulsions of migrants along the U.S.-Mexico border started increasing in March of 2021. Oh, whose administration is that? Oh, it wasn't the Trump administration. No, it's the Biden administration. So they've actually increased apprehensions and expulsions of undocumented immigrants. So it's weird. Now, what that also might mean is that the number of undocumented people living in this country might even be less than it was before. Less than 10.5 million, which is the numbers from 2021. You can't say it's because of Donald Trump either, because the undocumented population had been in decline since the Bush administration. That means all the way through Obama, then Trump, where it actually went up during the Trump administration, believe it or not, and back down. So the one thing that has increased, though, is legal immigration, which Republicans claim to be totally okay with, except that they're not. In fact, a record 69% of Republicans told Gallup last year that they want less immigration into the United States, less immigrants, okay? A similar Gallup poll found that 68% of Americans say immigration is good for the country. When asked about the levels of immigration, 57% either want it to remain at or above its present levels. However, 41%, mainly Republicans, favor a decrease in our immigration levels. Again, we are talking about legal immigration, the kind they claim is totally okay. Oh yeah, no, we don't hate immigrants. No. We just want you to come in the right way. Except that no, the right way for them means just don't come in here at all. Look, they don't want immigrants here, whether they're legal or not. They want to completely close the border. Not because it's wide open and anyone can come in. No, no. They want to close it completely so that nobody comes in. They don't want brown people here. Gee, why is that? Why would they not want brown people here? Oh.
The Republican Party's racist.
Yeah, basically. That's it. That's it. An October American Values Survey by the Public Religion Research Institute, in partnership with the Brookings Institution, found that 73% of Republicans believe that the American culture and way of life has changed for the worse since 1950. And one of the reasons that they cite is immigration. A Pew Research poll from 2021 found that 38% of conservative Republicans see the decrease is in a white majority to be bad for the country. Now, that's not a majority, but still, that's a big number. It's almost a third of Republicans saying, yeah, oh yeah, white people being a decreasing, not a good thing. Now, why would white people being a minority be a bad thing if minorities happen to be treated the same? And in fact, there's a lot of Republicans say that minorities get treated better than white people. In fact, white people are treated so badly right now, the majority, by the minority. But wait, then why would it be a bad thing to be a minority in this country unless we treat minorities badly? Yeah, something to think about. Look, here's the thing. You got racist people that are afraid that they're going to be treated badly because they do treat minorities badly. They're afraid of being treated the same way. It's fairly simple to figure out. Doesn't take a genius, right? It doesn't take a very stable genius to figure this one out. But that's why they have to lie about immigration, by the way. They have to lie about, oh, this invasion, they're stealing your jobs, they're coming and they're going to kill your wife, rape your dog, something like that, right? All sorts of different variations on all of this fear-mongering, because that's what it is. It's just fear. Now, is there a demographic change going on in this country? Yes, that's why they're so afraid. We are becoming more diverse on the outside, okay? Now, the thing is, inside we're all the same. We're all human beings. So I don't see an issue here. We don't want the same things. We want good jobs, safe homes, neighborhoods, good schools, good opportunities for ourselves and our children, all that stuff. We all want the same thing. What's the issue here? Shouldn't be an issue at all. But the far right wants you to not humanize people. They want to dehumanize people. And of course, part of their dehumanization is painting these as immigrants as dangerous. They're part of the drug cartels, or they're all here to disrupt our way of life. The reason that they have to paint them as dangerous because, well, to white supremacists, it is dangerous because if you realize that immigrants are people just like you, then, your ideology of white supremacy doesn't make any sense anymore. That's it. It's not logical. Because it never was. It was based on feelings of trying to be superior to another person. So, at the end of the day, they lie and lie and lie and fearmonger and hate when the facts, when reality, when human decency is just not on their side.